All right, what's going on? Welcome back to Upgrading Your Network. This is all about what I call the relationship game, not romantic. That's a whole separate subject that we will get into. Um, if you read the fundamental framework that I have, I go into opportunity framing. It's not in this course per se, but just some background information. So, we humans are social. We all know that. We don't get here alone. We need parents. We need ancestors. We need we survive in dependence on others. We know about that from our addictions and attachment theory. We are always benefiting from the actions of others, the Wi-Fi, the computer, the fan, the building, food. Like, I don't exist in isolation. And so a lot of our well-being in this life, whether it's our health, whether it's our finances, whether it's our whatever, it's so much of it is based on our relationships with people. And the more that we care about others, the greater our own sense of well-being becomes. So our network is super important. Who we know is super, super important. And a powerful personal network that is based on generosity is one of the big keys to success, however you define success. For me, whether that's financially, whether that's in terms of your emotional, mental well-being, focus on giving and generosity, and your rewards will follow suit. As Michael Scott, the great Michael Scott, would say, business and life is about people. People will never go out of business. So some general rules of human behavior. And this applies to our understanding of relationships and our understanding of people. So most of us are motivated by survival and reproduction. Pretty classic. It helps to know about incentives and why people do what they do, like figuring out what they want and how to keep it to them. We compare ourselves. It's just part of human nature. It's deeply embedded in our evolutionary being. This is the Jordan Peterson lobster thing. And however, what is available to us is our ability to choose how we compare ourselves to others, and to also choose to see others as feedback, and to ultimately use them as a way to compare us against ourselves. People are also generally myopic. We're short-sighted. We care more about the present than the future. Different personalities. This is different for different people. People are generally designed to be lazy, which we can use to our advantage, and delay gratification to succeed. Apes together strong. So this is the whole point of this, is that humans, right? We are not that special as individuals. There are animals who are bigger than us, stronger than us, more physically resilient and adaptable, et cetera, et cetera. There's about, I think Louis C.K. has this joke that, like, if we were adapted for life on Earth, why is there like only a 2-degree window of what is comfortable? Like, outside of that, it's either too hot or too cold for most people. But of course, we are able to invent things and like use tools like buildings and clothing that can augment that or mitigate those effects. But what makes humans amazing and unique and the most powerful species on this planet that we know of is our ability to cooperate both flexibly and in large numbers. And this accounts for all the good and the bad things that we've done. So insects cooperate in large numbers, like an ant colony or a beehive, but they're less flexible in what they're able to do. And apes, who are a bit maybe more intelligent, the way we traditionally understand intelligence, can cooperate more flexibly, but not in large numbers. So again, 10 humans versus 10 apes in a fight to the death. The 10 apes, 10 gorillas might win, but you take 10,000 or a million humans versus a million apes, and the humans will win because we are more creative and able to cooperate in more dynamic ways. One of the big ways that we are able to cooperate in such a way is our ability to invent and spread and believe in shared stories. For example, laws, values, money, religion, language. These are all shared stories, shared ways of communicating uh, that allow us to cooperate even with strangers, right? Like with money, for example. It's this whole fictional thing that we've all agreed upon, and you can exchange goods and services with someone you've never met just through money. And that's something that's really quite remarkable. That's another subject. Uh, yeah, the key is just getting people to agree and believe in the same story. I believe that's it for this one. Reciprocity. I'll go into that in the next one. All right, so that's it for this. Hopefully, that's a good intro for why relationships matter so much. And I'll see you in the next video.